Good morning, guys. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be painting or attempting to paint the 300. So we have the car in here. We taped it up in the last video. We need to do a few things. We've already kind of got started, as you've seen, but we need to wipe this thing down. We need to seal it, and we'll go ahead from sealer right into paint. So I have everything laid down here. You notice the paint's not here. It's up at the house. We're going to take it to a friend of ours, and he's going to shake it because he has a shaker. So we're going to get it shaken because this has a ton of metallic in it. So we're going to take it up there, get it shook, and we'll come back, start painting. One thing we are working on, though, you see we took a piece of our skylight out, and we're going to take a fan. We're going to hang a fan up there as like an exhaust fan. So we'll hopefully keep some of the overspray out. That's the idea anyway. We're gonna try it, see what it does. I know before we've put them in the door, raise the door up a little bit, but that allows dirt to come in. That up there should be kind of nice. So we're gonna do that real quick. And like I said, we're gonna take that paint to a friend of ours' house. We're gonna get it shook, and then we'll come back and start spraying this thing. Alright guys, so quick little update. I did some searching and found some stuff out. So went ahead and hit primer on all the little bare metal spots on this thing. Getting those sanded down right now with 400, and then we'll probably go ahead, throw our sealer on here after we get it wiped down. Obviously need to wipe the car down again. We'll wet the floor and go ahead and throw our sealer on here. Alright guys, so I'm going to make this quick because the air compressor is probably about to cut on. We just got our first coat of sealer. It's still kind of drying in some places. That's what this is. But like I said, first coat of sealer is on. We got a few drips. The paint gun is dripping, and we got some drips here and there. We can wet sand those out after this dries a bit. So he's working on cleaning the paint gun now. So after this dries, like I said, we can wet sand out these drips. But anyways, like I was saying, we got some drips we need to fix. A couple there. So I know where they're at. Like I said, we'll wet sand those out. Shouldn't be a big deal. We have a run over here. We'll run right there. And I think that's it. So, like I said, I know they're there, so we need to fix them. But sealer is very thin, so it's not all that uncommon to see stuff through it, like the little bodywork sections. But that should all go away when we do our paint. So we're going to try to fix this gun real quick and get the base coat on. Also guys, one more thing. Like I said, sealer is very thin, so from what I have read and what I've been told, it's not uncommon to see little spots in it from the bodywork process. So not too concerned with that, just as long as it's smooth. So like I said, we got to figure out what's up with the paint gun drippings. It's making a freaking mess. But we're going to try to figure that out. This needs to tack a bit. And I think, but anyways, like I was saying, I think we're going to try to get base coat on this car today. I don't know if it'll be like right now, because it's getting a little hot. My phone shows it to be about 90 outside, 100 with the heat index. So it's probably going to be too hot to spray clear. So we'll either spray clear late tonight or early tomorrow morning. But I think we are going to at least try to get the base coat on today. That way we don't have any issues. So anyway, like I said, we're going to try to figure out this gun situation. And if it's not too hot in here, then we'll mix up our base coat and go ahead and get it sprayed. Alright guys, so We gave this a little bit of time to sit and dry a bit. Now we did come through here, wet sanded out some of the drip marks that I showed y'all. That run over there, it actually went away, so we're good to go there. Now we're going to wipe this back down with alcohol where we wet sanded to make sure everything's all good, and then we're going to go over it with a tack rag and make sure there's no dust or anything on the car. Then we will mix up our base coat there and get this thing in brilliant black. Alright, so we did our first layer of base coat, and I'm only showing y'all this because, well, the car apparently didn't want to cooperate. Now we've done a little sanding on it, but the issue we're having is wrinkles. Wrinkles everywhere that I sprayed primer in the beginning of the video has wrinkled for some reason. Now again, we sprayed sealer over it. Should have been done, sealed, good to go, you know, signed, sealed, and delivered. And well, it isn't. So what we're having to do is, let me show you all the bumper. The bumper's real good. But what we're doing is taking 600 grit and wet sanding the wrinkles out. So, got spots on the hood. I've done sanded this. I gotta get that one. Wrinkles there. This fender's a freaking mess. The front bumper, on the other hand, it's if y'all remember, it had no primer on it. All we did was adhesion promoter. The sealer laid perfectly fine, but as y'all can see, the rest of the bumper didn't. So I guess I get the joy of wet sanding all this crap out, and well, I'm gonna go in, take a break, cool off, mentally and physically, and I guess we'll come back out here and do some more sanding, and some more sanding, and some more sanding, and the rest of the car looks great. This is water, but like I said, the rest of the car looks great, except for the little primer areas. Now we did get some more drips from the gun, because it's a piece of crap too, but the rest of the car looks really good, except for, again, where we sprayed primer. So I guess, like I said, I'm gonna go in, cool off a bit, and we'll come back out here. We'll re-sand this thing again, get all the wrinkles sanded out, and hopefully we can go ahead and respray it again, and hopefully it'll actually look good. Alright guys, so it is, well, it's now getting dark. It's almost, I think it almost is probably 9 o'clock. If not 9 o'clock, it's almost 9 o'clock. I've been at it since 4 this morning, so I'm going to call it a day here. Now, we got pretty much everything sanded. Matter of fact, I might go ahead and finish up the sanding for the day. We got that door over there, but these here, wet sanded these, wet sanded this out right here. Everything, like I said, everything was wet sanded. We had to throw primer on the fenders, or this fender here. We threw primer on that. I got it sanded, it's good. This here, got it sanded as well, it's good to go. And we're working on getting all the bumper sanded. So I still got to sand this little section, and then right here on our door we got some wrinkles right there that I need to get taken care of. I got all this. I got all of this. This stuff here, wet sanded. The deck lid wet sanded. So while I was working on that, my grandpa was working on the front bumper. So I think, like I said, we got that door for sure. This for sure needs sanded. And then I'll ask him and see what all the front bumper needed. So I think the door, probably gonna have to hit it with a DA there, but I think I might try to finish that up tonight. That way we can come in the morning, tack this thing, and go for another round of base coat. Alright guys, so I got found one more spot here that I've wet sanded out. Now this is going to have to be primed. That's down to bare metal. So we're going to have to pick up some primer, you know, prime these little spots. So I was talking to Eddie, and Eddie recommended, he said if you get some primer, spray it, let it sit on there for a good while, and he said when you paint it, he said since you've already sealed the car for the most part, except for where we've sanded through, he said you can go ahead and throw your primer over top of it, and with and he said you shouldn't have any issues. So he said when you go to paint, he said you take and just mist it on. He said what he would recommend, he said over stuff that we're going to primer, he said do like 2 or 3 mist coats of paint, and he said that way you can dial it in, and you don't go too heavy too fast. So I reckon that's what we're going to do. So there's no point really in sanding this, because we're going to have to prime it, we're going to have to resand it, and so on and so forth. So I guess that's all for me today. Like I said, by now it's probably 9:30. I've been at it since 4 a.m. I haven't eaten anything today, to be completely honest. So I guess I'm going to call it a day. Go in here, get cleaned up, because I'm absolutely filthy from sanding and paint and whatnot. So I'm going to go in here, get cleaned up, eat something, get this video edited and up for y'all. And then in the next video, I guess we will give it another go. So I debated on even talking about this stuff, but I figured, you know, we're going to show the real side of this stuff. Good, bad, indifferent, you know, whatever. So that's what we're doing. But anyway, guys, I'm going to hop in the blue truck here, take it up to the house, and, well, I reckon we'll end this video. But anyway, guys, I figured we'll just leave that thing there. Ain't hurt nothing. But like I said, I think that is going to be a wrap for today's video. So that being said, if you guys enjoyed today's video or possibly found it helpful, please drop a like and comment down below. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope everybody has a great day, and hopefully a little better day than I've been having today. But anyway, guys, like I said, I will catch y'all in the next one. Thanks for watching.